Hi everyone, this is Teresa Green from Slow Paths Wellness, and today's Mindful Monday. Today I wanted to do a very fun video that involves mindful eating, so that means I get a snack, which is always a great thing. So for mindful eating, what you do is while you're eating your food, you don't get on the phone, you don't watch a video, you just focus on what you're eating. You really try to taste each thing, feel the textures of it, notice how it's nourishing to your body or whether you like it or dislike it, and to just really take in all of the sensations, be very mindful of what it's like to eat the food. Now, people have used this as a weight loss strategy because they find that people notice when they're full faster and are much less likely to be eating for emotional comfort, because if they're mindful while they're eating, they notice that. They notice while they're eating their potato chips or pizza or, salad, because if you're eating too much, especially with a lot of ranch dressing or something on it, you can overeat salad too. And so you notice as you're eating, oh, you know what? I'm not really hungry, but I do have the desire to eat, and that's because, and then, I'm stressed, or I got angry at someone, or someone got angry at me, or I bored, or, something else. And so you're able to adjust your eating patterns based on what you notice as you're eating mindfully. It also takes longer, so it's much harder to eat a whole lot. And you're less likely to have other problems, because when you try to do something other than digest food, when you're supposed to be digesting food, your nervous system has a hard time doing all those things at once. So when you are if you're in a hurry and you go through a drive-through and you're trying to shove food down while you're driving down the road, well, you're taking something that should be a parasympathetic nervous system activity, which is what we call rest and digest, and that's when all your digestive juices flow really well and your whole digestive system down into your intestines do their job and pull nutrients from food like they're supposed to, and it's easy to go to the bathroom. You're taking something that should be in that arena, and you're trying to do it when your sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight nervous system, is activated by feeling rushed and threatened and pressured. And so when you do that, you're much more likely to have symptoms like stomach pain or cramping while your body's trying to digest food. People have IBS. Stress will really aggravate that. And in fact, in Chinese medicine, we consider stress, or the way your body handles stress, to be one of the primary things that causes IBS, and that managing stress loads and being able to separate things that should be sympathetic nervous system activities from parasympathetic nervous system activities to be very helpful in dealing with the symptoms of IBS or ulcerative colitis, or even heartburn kind of symptoms. So this is a mindful eating exercise, so go find something to eat. It can be something little, because this is a short video, and preferably something that you enjoy. And it'd be nice if it could also be healthy, but since you're only going to have a few bites, at least while you're in the video, just go away and get whatever you want to do for your mindful eating activity. I am doing a seaweed snack that is surprisingly tasty. This is the packaging from it. It's called Gimme Organic Seaweed. And this one's cooked in some olive oil. And they come in these sheets, which is kind of the fun part of it anyway, that look like this. It's like teeny tiny sheets you'd wrap sushi in. But this particular sheet, even though it's teeny tiny, is a little big to stick in my mouth on camera. So I tore it into some little pieces. So now, take your little piece of whatever it is. It can be a raisin or a little bite of bread or a piece of broccoli or a little piece of seaweed, whatever you have. Just put it in your mouth, and as you put it in your mouth, you want to notice everything about it. You want to smell it, see what it smells like. You want to let it sit in your mouth for a second and see what the sensation is. Is it soft or hard or liquidy or dry or crunchy? And in this case, this one's going to be kind of crunchy and a little bit oily because it has a little bit of olive oil in it. Not a lot, but a little bit. And then just let it sit and just notice the taste that you get. So if I do that, get a little bit of a salty taste, get very much of that fishy taste that seaweed has. Kind of, I guess it's an umami taste, you'd call it an earthy taste. Feels like kind of a grounding kind of taste. And as I chew it, it goes less crunchy and more chewy. And I really enjoy it. Now, this is something important. If you're eating something mindfully, you don't have to enjoy it. If you're eating something, if someone gives you some kind of food that you just really do not like and you're eating it, you can be mindful of that and notice that. Now, in mindfulness, you generally want to move towards the positive, but acknowledging the negative is not anti-mindful. It's actually very mindful. And at Slow Paths Wellness, our coaching has a kind of a three-pronged idea, or three legs that you work on when you're working on coaching. The first one is called creating space. And we're doing that by doing mindful eating. So we're only eating in this space. We're not trying to tag on other activities. We're giving ourselves time to really experience what it feels like to be eating and to really give us the chance as possible to enjoy what we're eating. And then there's relishing change. Now, relishing change means that you welcome change and you understand that change is a part of life. And so as you're eating, you're creating change because you're taking in nutrients and your body's processing them. And every step along the way, from the time you smell it and your digestive juices start running just from the scent of things, put it in your mouth, different set of digestive juices and enzymes start going all the way down your system, all the way until you go to the bathroom and void it out later on. That's a change happening. And then the other part would be called celebrating authenticity, and that's accepting yourself as a very unique being, accepting the people around you as being unique, and accepting that uniqueness and that ability to be who you are compared to how other people are is a very important quality. And so tasting something and realizing, that's really not for me, that's an important part of mindfulness because that helps you to do the important differentiation so that you recognize that you have your own needs and wants that are different from other people's. And it also lets you say, I don't want this. So I like my seaweed, but if I didn't like it and I tasted it and went, ew, that's not really what I want, it'd be fine for me to say, I am not a person that enjoys seaweed. Now, I am a person who enjoys seaweed, so we're going to take one more bite so we can kind of, if I have a little piece left here of it. Yes, I do. And so this time, I'm not going to talk very much. Just take another bite of your item, whatever kind of food it is, and just experience it and hopefully enjoy it. But if not, then experience the discomfort of having it and accepting that this is not really my thing. So I'm going to take my little bite now, and you do too. One nice thing about the seaweed is it does feel very nourishing in a very good and wholesome kind of way. It's hard to feel like you're doing anything wrong by munching on a little seaweed. So, this is Mindful Monday. We did some mindful eating. And if you have any questions or would like to talk about doing some coaching for working more with mindfulness to deal with whatever's going on in your life, then feel free to contact me. You can go to the website, go to the Contact Me page, and get in touch by email, text, or phone. This is Mindful Monday, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.